his teeth knocked out. He's had his jugular vein punctured. His eyeball has been knocked out of its socket. He's broken his arm 5 times and his ribs more times than he can remember. And he knows he's going to get hurt again. But he's never missed a day of work, and he hopes he never has to. This is the story of Larry Clayman, rodeo clown.
My name is Larry Clayman. I am 30 years old. My profession is a rodeo clown and bullfighter. My main job is to distract the bulls from the fallen cowboys. I distract the bull with my actions. I move my body into position, and I move, and I jump, and I run, and I cause this bull to look at me, and I know when I have his attention. I know when he's looking at me, and then I can move away with him. There is a lot of bulls bucking today that weigh a ton. And you can imagine what a bull, what it would feel like to have a bull weighing a ton step in the middle of your back, or step on your head, or even on your leg, or so forth. And this is where a lot of the injury is sustained today in rodeo, is from a bucking bull bucking you off and stepping on you. As a cowboy puts his hand into the rope, he has to think about relaxing, but also he has to think about concentrating on riding this bull for 8 seconds. He knows this bull can hurt him. He knows there's a possibility that he can be hurt seriously, as his partner was last week on the very same bull.
Welcomes the chance for injury, even a temporary thing like this, but it's part of the challenge of rodeo and part of what every cowboy accepts when he turns professional.
During the summer months, my family travels with me. My wife, Rogina, participates in the barrel racing event, which is a part of rodeo. My son, Stan, is 9 years old, and he goes to school back in Missouri. And along with my chimpanzee, Todo, I have 3 dogs, 2 horses, and a donkey traveling with me. The summer months are my favorite time of the year because my family can be with me. Todo has become a very important part of my family. Todo and Stan are real good friends. They love to play together. Sometimes Stan even calls Todo his real brother. I use Todo for publicity work. I also use him as part of my act.
Come to think of it, he does look a lot like the carbon they used to use in artificial respiration. That's pretty good. Please stay safe and beauty. Congratulations, Don. You saved another customer.
My wife, Rogina, likes to compete in rodeo just as I do. She likes to compete in the barrel racing event. It is the only event in rodeo that girls can compete in. She has to pay her own entry fees just as the cowboys do, and she has to keep herself and her horse in top physical condition. I got started into the clowning business by assisting my grandfather when I was just a young boy. I went with Granddad to a lot of rodeos in Missouri and Arkansas, and then I started helping my dad also in some clown routines, and I traveled with Dad quite a bit, and then before long I found myself working rodeos as a clown, and when I was 13 years old, I clowned my first rodeo by myself.
Clayman, do you have any idea how close that bull was to you?
I do have to stay physically fit. I have to stay physically fit, and if I'm not, I'm out of business.
Hey, Chuck, I used to ride these bulls.
Larry Clayman used to ride bulls?
Yeah, I used to. I had to quit riding bulls.
Why did you have to quit?
The doctor's orders I had to quit.
Doctor's orders?
Yeah.
What was wrong?
Stomach trouble.
Stomach trouble?
Yeah.
Ulcers?
No.
Bad ulcers? What was it?
No guts.
No guts.
I expect to be hurt, and I know that I'm going to be hurt in the future. It's something it's like a professional football player. When you walk out on the field, you're going to get hit and you're going to get run over, and it's something that you just learn to live with. I don't encourage my son Stan to become a rodeo clown, for the simple reason that I just don't want him going through the what I've had to go through to become a top rodeo clown. But if he did decide to become a rodeo clown on his own, I would be very proud of him.
Hey, ride the bull, Lynn! Ride the bull, Lynn! Atta boy! Your way, Dave.
Well, I'm most thankful in my life as a rodeo clown and a cowboy for the opportunity to be able to make a living in rodeo. It's something that I always dreamed of from the time I was a young boy, and my granddad was a rodeo clown, and my dad was a rodeo clown. I always dreamed of being a successful man in rodeo and being able to make a living in the rodeo business.